Hey, Richard Beach here from SonicState.com. I'm at NAMM 2014 at the Jim Dunlop booth. What a great place to be.
It's fun. It's great Sonic state of mind.
And I'm alongside a very clever and great man as well. So can you tell us about this exciting looking pedal with the Echoplex Preamp on it? Right,
then, well, first, thanks for stopping by. And Brian Keogh is going to provide a little Sonic sound for you.
What are we doing, sir?
Yes, the Echoplex Preamp. What it is the front end of an Echoplex that a lot of people know about, and what it does almost preconditions the sound of a preamp, but because it's a certain circuit with an FET, it's got a little bit of a certain character to it, the way it interacts with the power supply, maybe hits the rail and gets out of saturation. I wouldn't go to compression, but it just does something to the articulation, which everybody sometimes really feels more than you can actually hear. But it is a preamp, and it goes up to about 11 dB of boost, so it does boost. So let's just give a listen. Right now we got the amp set up so it's almost distorted, and we'll click it on. And what it does, for Brian's feeling it now, it's easier to get around the picking, and everything is a little more evened out. Kind of expands the dynamic range too. Without it. Plus, it's darn good looking.
It's really adding that Echoplex flavor to the sound.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's like salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of salt and pepper.
Yeah.
It's not like an ingredient. It's just like a little bit of sauce, a little bit of salt and pepper.
That's Echoplex, the preamp, EP101. And moving along, we have the Univibe, well, which everybody knows. What we've done is we shrunk things down. We also use FET technology that we modeled the way the speed and all of that good stuff reacts. So when you change the speed, you're actually changing a lot of things. There's a lot of things hidden under that speed knob.
Yeah.
And try to also get the asymmetry of the older original unit with the light bulb and the cadmium sulfide cells to give you that nice swoosh. Well, let's just hear it. Because it doesn't have the light bulb and the cadmium sulfide cells, it's very predictable. You buy one and you get one for your backup board, they're going to sound the same. Which, you know, back in those days, everyone sounded different.
Yeah.
It also has the standard feature, which the original one had, the vibrato. So you get this, just the pitch modulated signal out. And then the depth of modulation, and then the level. So you get a little bit of a boost, just like the original, about 3 dB or so. So that's the Univibe True Hardwire Bypass, new for 2014. Moving to the Javelina, way huge. George actually, a really interesting thing, kind of simplified things rather than tweaked out things.
Yeah.
Although there's a lot of tweaking involved, but you don't have to worry about it. The knob, the tone, is the secret weapon. When you move it, it doesn't just bring up the highs and lows, it kind of interacts and just kind of reshapes things, which is very cool. So the whole spectrum from completely left to right is not only usable, but inspirational. So let's just give a listen. This is a germanium circuit as well. And I'll just tweak around that tone knob. It gets dark, but it still has a presence. It gets bright, but it still has bottom. Very musical. Plenty of drive, plenty of tone, and it also cleans up very nice too if he backs the volume off. Very dynamic.
And what happens if you kick the Echoplex Preamp in now?
Then it'll get bigger.
Nice.
See, now you can hear the Echoplex do its magic.
Yeah.
Good call.
That sounds really, really awesome.
You know why? I'll tell you why it's awesome. It's a very UK sounding fuzz from like the mid 60s, early 70s style. That's what it sounds like to me. I'm not a scientist, but there's science involved.
UK science, US guitarist.
Well, whatever, dude. We're all guitar players from all over the universe. You should see these Martian guitar players that are coming out now. They're amazing.
From the other world. Fet Driver. Hey, this is a take of the old tube classic. Tubes, you love them, but in a pedal, you know, you want to try to emulate them and keep them simple, predictable, and producible.
Yeah.
So we took the tube sonic sound and made it into using FET technology. We boost up the power supply so you still have a nice dynamic range of headroom, and it produces a really great overdrive. Once again, let's see what the EP1 does to that sound. Adds punch and delivers. It's a great combination. It's very simple. Tone, low, high tone, a little high cut, get a little brighter, a little darker, brighter. It kind of shifts the tone of the high frequency. So we can go in a little different areas with the tone control of the high. So that's new. And that's new for 2014, Fet Driver. Moving to the Crybaby series, this is the Clyde McCoy Crybaby CM95. We went back to the old drawing books, and this wah does not have the preamp in front of it, so the guitar actually sees like all the low impedance of the older wahs and like the old amplifiers too. Kind of softens up the top a bit. That adds one nice dimension to the top end. The other magic ingredient is we use the halo inductor from way back when, and it's a cup core design, and hence the name Halo because it has a retainer ring.
I'm going to come down here with you, I think.
Oh yeah, please come down. Yeah, get on my lowly level. It has a retainer ring that actually looks like a halo, so hence the name Halo. Those are covetous, and we reintroduced those, and they're very vocal, very lively. It's got a nice subtle top end to it. Now I'm going to add a little distortion with our good buddy George Tripp's Red Llama. So you hear it here first.
Did indeed.
At Sonic State.
Well, thanks again. This is our second video that we've filmed with Jim Dunlop. They'll both be on our website. So how many new pedals was that in total? 10?
Man, I lost count. Did you?
Yeah, well, maybe double digits of new pedals here. So yeah, if you haven't seen the other video, check it out on sonicstate.com/amped. Thanks to everybody here at the Jim Dunlop booth. It's been NAMM 2014. I've been Richard Beach, and this crazy man has been Brian Keogh.